So I was just revisiting Metal Gear Solid 5 and it still holds up very well 9 years later. And I noticed something now that I fully played the first 3 games thanks to the Master Collection Volume 1, MGS4 for Volume 2, please Konami, okay? It's kinda weird that in this game it doesn't feature real weapons, and why is that? I mean, the series has been known for featuring iconic real weapons like the SOCOM, the M9, the M1911, and the Mark 22. From what I searched online, we never get an explanation from Konami or Kojima on why they didn't use real weapons. Well, I can think of 3 explanations on not using real weapons. One is probably the gun licensing issues. 2, it's that the game has a crazy gun customization. 3 is pretty much my headcanon explanation, is that it ties into the game's twist in which, spoilers, you don't play as the real big boss throughout the game, hence why you don't use real guns. Now the question is, are the weapons real in like in-game lore? Well, I can say yes. I like to think that these fake guns are created by the Diamond Dogs R&D department. They even explain how the Diamond Dogs develop their own weapons.
I had the R&D team analyze the honeybee. How? The CIA wanted it with everything intact. They took it apart to look at it. Then they put it back together. Everything intact. That's the R&D boys, all right. Turns out the honeybee's homing capabilities are a cut above previous manpads. It can detect a broad range of infrared wavelengths and even ultraviolet for supplementary guidance. Hence the name, huh? Right. Honeybees rely on UV light to fly. With this device, flares don't do the target any good. That's why the Soviets are losing so many gunships, and why the CIA was so desperate to get it back. It wasn't just about preventing the Soviets from devising countermeasures. What if the likes of Iran got their hands on it? American aircraft would be put at risk too. We can use this tech to develop our own portable missile. That'll give us a huge advantage. It'll take a little time before the analysis results can be applied to actual implementation. But we'll keep moving with the research.
But what about the guns that the Soviets and the CFA soldiers use? Okay, the guns are actually a hallucination. Okay, wait. They don't love you like I love you, man. Okay, wait. Let me explain. Ocelot explained in the tape where your shrapnel in your head has some pretty nasty side effects.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh?
So yeah, the guns that you see are actually a hallucination. Pretty convincing explanation, right? But it falls apart once you mention Ground Zeroes. And the problem with that game is that you actually play as the real big boss in that game. For the weapons that you carry, well, I can think of MSF just develops their own weapons now. Now what about the enemy soldiers' guns? Okay, I'm going full schizo mode. What if Ground Zeroes were all in Venom Snake's head? And the truth tapes states that he experiences all the big boss's missions.
We'll have to wake up your neighbor, too.
So he's not. He seems awake now.
No. Well, he's not actively conscious yet, at least.
He was a doctor, too.
In his mind, that past no longer exists. Your past is his past now. He's going to be your phantom, not some simple diversion. He'll act as the new big boss, and the act just isn't for Cypher. He'll be your face on the world stage, until the time comes for your resurgence.
You make it sound easy.
We've been busy over the last 9 years. His altered state of consciousness has helped us implant powerful suggestions through induced hypnagogia. He's experienced all your missions on record and shares all your knowledge and experience to make him believe that he is the one true big boss. No one around him will doubt that he's the big boss they know. So, is he the real big boss or a stand-in? What does that mean to him? Nothing. The human brain is capable of many illusions. Of pain, of the future. What happens from here depends on his skill. You can vouch for that.
He was always the best man we had.
Yeah, the guns were also, in some ways, a hallucination. So yeah, that's my explanation on why fake guns are used in MGS5. And I'm really glad they stick to real guns in Delta. I mean, it's a remake. Of course they're going to bring it back. But nonetheless, I'm excited for Delta. Still no news for Volume 2 anyway. So, I mean, we got Red Dead 1 on PC now. So, Konami, come on, we need 4 on PC. But, okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me. And take care. Bye bye. I'm out.